And welcome to November. Yes, and the first episode of MSTV in the month before Christmas. Thank you so much for joining us again this week. We're going to be bringing you Big Brad Wolf. We sat down, hung out with him a little bit at the during Olympia Weekend, where Old School Iron was the title sponsor of all our coverage for the MSM family trip out to Las Vegas. This is their steroids, cocaine, and hooker shirt. Go to oldschooliron.com. Come on, guys. This is fucking funny as shit. You got to get one of these. So check out this interview with Brad that we're going to be showing you right after this quick break.
Hey, how you doing? This is West Coast Johnny Fit at the LA Fit Expo 2018, and you're watching Muscle Sport TV.
How you doing? My name is John Sikoris, and this is Sharice Sikoris, and we're the owners of Titan Medical Center.
Being joined right now by the big Brad Wolf here, the Delray Misfits, of course, Muscle Sport TV's Olympia 2018 coverage brought to you by oldschooliron.com, the Misfits in Vegas.
Old School Iron is the steroids, cocaine,
and hookers t-shirts. Yes.
I gotta get one of those. Are they here for the?
No, they're not here, but if you go to oldschooliron.com with a K school, that shirt is. My buddy Darren, who runs the thing, says he's hard to keep it in stock. They go, and he says he sells them fucking worldwide. So.
You have the balls to wear it.
Yeah, well, that's how it came about. Somebody challenged him. You don't have the balls to make a shirt like that. He goes, I don't. You know.
We saw a kid in our gym with that on. Yeah.
And when I did the interview with Lenny, I was wearing it, and Lenny was. Oh, that's a cool shirt. So yeah, definitely is an eye catcher and a conversation piece. But the Delray Misfits, first time at the Olympia for yourself?
Yes. First and last.
Now, obviously, you don't really give a fuck about Phil Heath, and neither do I. But just to be here, and then you're going to be Expo tomorrow, you're going to get to see the people that enjoy your programming. So what do you think about all of that part of it, at least?
I don't know. We'll see. I think it'll be a good time. Yeah, why not?
But you got the some of the maniacs came here today.
Any reason to come to Vegas, why not?
Are you a gambler?
No.
See, me neither. But you're a drinker. You like to have a cocktail, and this is a great place for that.
Close friends that live out here, too. So I come here once a year anyway. And it just so happened that this weekend, my buddy's 40th was yesterday, so good. We're gonna hang out tonight.
Perfect timing. No,
today. My days are fucked.
That's what happens in Las Vegas. But basically, when I heard you guys were coming here, I was super excited because I was gonna get a chance to hang out, meet with you guys, and it is, because we've spoken on the phone and Skype and all of that shit. But as far as you're concerned with the Delray Misfits, have you ever thought that this thing was ever gonna grow to the level that it has?
No, not really. Yeah.
Just did it for the fuck of it.
Exactly. We still do. That's why we don't post shit all the time. Whenever we feel like doing something, we do it. You know, it's good. Yeah. It's entertaining, man. You know, people like it, so we keep doing it.
You're like a bunch of guys that hang out because that's what you are. You're not scripting anything. You fucking do it for fun, and even if the guys on Fitness don't fucking like it.
Never heard of her. I don't pay attention to that shit. That shit, those chat rooms, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is cancer. I don't need it.
Yeah, I jump on it just to peek.
It's funny. You know what? A lot of the people, the trolls, they say fucking funny shit. I'll give it to them. You know, and we can all take it because we're all ball breakers, so we don't give a fuck what people say.
Goes around.
Everybody's entitled to their opinion. You know, who gives a shit? You put yourself out there, you got to expect it, you know.
I get called a lot of things, and I laugh at all of them.
The memes and shit that they do are great. It's very clever. I'm surprised people would waste all their time doing it, but it's fucking funny.
I find it when I see people put, like you said, the time and effort into it, even if it's something negative, how could I not like it and repost it?
Exactly, yeah. It's good, man.
So what are your plans for tomorrow? You guys are doing the Expo tomorrow, and then what's the plans for Saturday night?
I have no idea. Whatever we feel like doing. We don't have...
No schedule?
Nah. We had a couple things planned, but that's this and going to the Expo tomorrow, whatever else. That's what we're doing.
But you guys are having fun. You're hanging out. A good group of guys with your buddies, so that's all that matters. And it's at big_Brad_Wolf on Instagram?
Yeah, big _ Brad _ Wolf _
Another underscore.
Fucking saying that shit.
I left out the last underscore.
Yeah.
Just put Big Brad Wolf in the search. He'll come up. Make sure you follow him and all the Delray Misfits, and look for more Delray Misfits coming up on MSTV.
Keep your dick pics to Leonard and your fucking turds in the toilet to Leonard.
Oh, some of those group texts, group DMs are very interesting with that.
I have to leave a lot of that shit. I left like 5 of those fucking things. It's so much, man.
Sometimes when I'm eating fucking lunch, I scroll. I'm like, no, fuck, why did I do this to myself?
If you have time to kill, that's when you look. Like when you're taking a dump, I'll fucking go through all that.
Taking one, not, yeah, then it's all right. But yeah. But that's what you get when you go to Delray Misfits. You never know. It's a shit show, literally sometimes, and that's why we fucking do it, because it's always a good laugh, though. But Brad, thanks for joining us on MSTV, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
But I have never seen an entrance quite like that. I think we've got an exciting lineup from start to finish.
She looks to be going for some hip toss here.
Oh, nice reversal there for Romero. Now on the outside, pressing in, got the overhooks and the takedown. Nice scramble there from both ladies.
Sweep.
Again, it looks like London doesn't want anything to do, and maybe this is why Romero on the back right away. Again, London moving inside into the clinch.
Oh, toss to her back.
Just thrown to the ground. And Romero sets up on top now. Now moving to the back, this could be trouble.
Romero's judo in her, she just seems so good in the clinch there. It's a real dangerous place for London.
Creative positioning here.
Looks like she's looking for an arm triangle.
Gaddy right there in the dominant position, trying to get the arm around the neck. Went too high in the position, and Blanchard now on top.
Whoa.
A big swing. Is there a hair flip on the ground? Is that legal?
I don't think so.
As you said right away, Riley Norris trying to stay away and strike. Susan Cordell bringing big shots on the feet as well.
Yeah, I think movement's going to be her friend here. Tire her opponent out.
Oh, flying Superman punch there from the larger opponent. Wow. Was laying shots, and now it's Nuclear Norris on top. Big right hands. A left there as well, but now she's left her arm behind. Another great sweep.
Nice takedown. And she's in mount. Helen has got the booby trap going. That's her signature move.
All over Nakata right now. Could this be it? No, Nakata rolls.
Get back up, quick.
Nakata again going to work, showing the improvements in her jiu-jitsu technique.
Oh, look out. Move.
Scrambles up to her feet there. Had the back momentarily, but couldn't get anything on that. Oh, the spinning back fist. And look at the running attacks for Honey Punch Kyle. I love the tenacity.
Seeing a slight strength advantage for the boss and a little more speed coming from Honey Punch.
Yeah, it really does look like the speed it is with Kyle, but oh, look at, can she get a standing choke? No, falls off there on the standing guillotine choke. Again in top position, Glam scrambling underneath. Serpentine so tough on top, in control, looking for a possible submission. Glam trying hard to get free. Moore is hurt right here. What, is she gonna go for the suplex? Oh! Look at this, a flying attempt there. This is amazing. And she slammed to the floor.
It looks like the triangle might get locked up here.
Wow, the slam came in. The arm is in trouble as well. Could turn this into an arm bar.
I was really worried about Maine coming to this. She'd injured her ankle. My last thing I want to have another fighter is to have him get injured worse.
Well, Eric, we know all about it. Morgan, we think, is the better fighter, but dealing with some trouble tonight, that injured right ankle, will that play a factor in this fight? Could this be Dee's chance to shine in a mountain? Throws the right kick early and falls down.
Yeah, you know, I wanted Sarah to go after the ankle, you know, Maine's injured ankle, but really I wasn't putting a whole lot of effort into that fight just because I was kind of hoping Sarah would get a bit of a, you know.
I don't even know that she's looking for a takedown. I think she's diving right at that taped up ankle of Morgan.
Unsportsmanlike. That's your opinion, you know. Were we breaking the rules? She had an injured ankle, she came in injured, we went after it. The app didn't say that there was a rule against attacking an injured ankle, so fair game.
Wow, that is why they call her the animal. The power is unbelievable. Ruthless has the speed and she's trying to move in and out. Oh, but a quick throw to the floor. Oh, this is in trouble. And that is a tap. Wow. My gosh. Let's take a look at the replay. This was almost too fast to see. The throw to the floor there, cop style as she threw her down there. But the armbar from the back, and this is all kinds of trouble. And you can see the instant tap.
The Hammer seems determined to bring this fight to the ground.
Absolutely just grabs the bunch there. That was incredible. Takes the fight to the floor.
They seem determined just to settle it right here in the middle.
Big right hand to the chin, left from behind her, and that's the bell. A little bit of post-fight activity. And now Juice Jones in the front headlock position. Maybe looking for a north-south choke here. Not any. Oh, wow. Holy cow, Eric.
What do you call that?
I don't even know what this is. A flipping inverted guillotine slash rear naked something.
Whatever it is, she has it cinched in tight. She just needs to get her down to the mat. Oh, looks like she might bring her down
is she
here.
Going out? Wow. Juice Jones in a lot of trouble here.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the main event? This is another fight for the Lingerie Fighting Championships.
To her credit, she was rolling and bucking and trying, but the Hammer had it staying tight. The arm is coming under the neck.
Oh, this is a dangerous position for the Lotus.
Wow, I was gonna say not quite on the back, but look at it squeezing on the neck. May is in trouble right now. Can she get out of this hold? She's trying to get the pressure off her neck. You see her pulling down there, and that's the tap. Wow. Impressive work by the Hammer Hadden.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Crystal Wildfyre Anthony here. Have you guys missed me? Because I have been challenged on Instagram. Mr. Humanity, Big Rob Fitness, calling me out for a pec bounce challenge.
Put out a video on IG, highly intoxicated.
Showing me how well he can do pec bounce.
Better not ever do that again. To make sure no one did anything.
Pec bounce.
So please send me a message and I will tell you how to deal with it. I was intoxicated and didn't know what I was saying, so.
So, I'm going to do a little bit of a pec bounce for Mr. Big Rob Fitness.
Stop this shit. Stop it. I see the fucking attorney, fucking FBI. Stop it.
Don't you wish you could have a cheat meal without having a cheat meal? Let me explain. The guys over at Master-Rice have come out with a snack. These Rise Buddies are amazing. 0 grams trans fat, gluten-free, baked not fried, all with brown rice. My favorite is the pizza flavor for obvious reasons. But it tastes like you got your hands into a big bag of crab chips, but they're good for you and they taste phenomenal. Master-Rice.com. The nose knows that people in this fucking bodybuilding industry are out of their minds. I guess myself included. First of all, I want to acknowledge jerkfit.com. Look at this cool shirt. Look at this skull here. You saw that commercial earlier in the show. And the name of their company, jerkfit.com, they have the death grips. That was the commercial for that product. But the name jerkfit.com, I mean, you know, listen, I could have a ball with that one. Anybody that's watched my live shows know exactly where I'm going. But I have to call out certain people in the industry who are attracted to trannies, but say that women, you know, female bodybuilders look like guys. Time out. All right, I'll give you, there are some female bodybuilders that take way too much fucking gear and take on too many fucking male traits. But if they do it right, they could be fucking muscular, but still ladylike. Still have a lady-shaped body. Still have a lady's equipment. A pussy! Right? I don't care how big that clit gets. It's not a dick. It's a cunt. And when they take all of that testosterone, it makes them fucking horny as fuck. So guys are like, oh man, you know, that tranny's hot just cause, you know, just cause she has a dick. No, time out. She, you know, no. Yes, I assume gender nowadays. I go against the Obama fucking, you know, all of that fucking 8 years of being fucking, you know, have it drilled into your head. All of that crazy shit that was going on, the brainwashing. I'm not a Manchurian candidate. Yes, I was able to survive 8 years of Obama. I can assume gender. A female bodybuilder is a female. A tranny is a male. So if you say, wow, that tranny's hot, I look at you as being more of a fig than somebody that jerks off to female bodybuilding porn. Because it's a girl. Two girls doing each other on fucking video. I don't give a shit how. There could be two fatties, two BBWs. I'm jerking to it. Two female bodybuilders is fucking, because they're fucking nuts. They're crazy. They're fucking horny. I know it's fake. It's porn. But you gotta pretend. That's why you're jerking. So if you say, wow, that tranny is hot, but that female bodybuilder looks like a dude, you got your fucking scruples mixed up. You're a little, you know, I'm not going to fully point the fag finger at you. But you definitely got a little something that, you know, you played with too many G.I. Joe dolls as a kid, maybe, you know, and not in the right way. You didn't have them killing each other. You had them eating each other's asses, probably. So the nose knows that female bodybuilders are fucking hot because they're females. But trannies are guys. So no matter how much they want to fool you, you're still a guy and you're still a fag if you fuck a tranny. And we don't usually do a shitload of sports on MSTV, but I like to get it in on it because I like sports. And so does Keefus, and that's why we're doing this here. So this is going to be like kind of a short strip version of what you see on the regular Muscle Sport TV YouTube channel.
A quick shit.
A quick shit. It's like one that you, it's like, I call it a clean sweep. You know, when it flies through your ass and you do one wipe and you're like, Jesus Christ, it's nothing.
Yeah, it's great. It's
But
like,
then you have other times where you fucking pushing it out for a half hour and it's like you got a magic marker stuck up your ass. You keep wiping and wiping and wiping.
Gets cut in half. No, the quick shits are like the magic douches. You just like, you go in there and you're like, oh my God, did I just douche my ass? What the hell happened?
I barely had time to scratch my nuts. But we're going to talk a little bit about the team that I root for, the New York Metropolitan Baseball Club, and their brand new general manager they just hired.
Straight from Austria in the Von Trapp family, Brody Van Wagenen.
Okay. I don't know much about this guy because he's not a fucking GM. He wasn't a front office guy. He wasn't a player personnel guy. He's Jacob deGrom's agent.
CAA. That's probably one of the biggest baseball agencies.
Yes,
but he's outside of Boris's agency.
Yes, bigger than Rock Entertainment.
Rockefeller, yeah, bigger than Rockefeller Sports.
What the fuck are the Wilpons thinking here?
I think that they're looking to break the mold. They're keeping Omar Minaya as an international scout, and they're keeping J.P. Ricciardi.
I like Ricciardi's the one who should have got the job, in my opinion.
I think why Wilpon wants it, I think it was Sandy Alderson's said, give this guy a shot. Apparently him and Sandy Alderson, Von Wagenen and Sandy Alderson had some sort of good relationship.
Okay, but that doesn't mean he gets a fucking job.
Well, you know, Jeff Wilpon's going to run the show like he always does anyway.
Paris Wilpon.
Yeah. I think that the best thing that the Mets can do would be to start spending some money on their current players that they like and bringing a couple of pieces.
But to me, all right, this is an experimental move. This is a thing like a fucking Tampa Bay Devil Rays would do. I said Devil Rays, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like
Paul DePodesta going to the Cleveland Browns.
Yes, the Cleveland Browns fucking, and obviously that Paul DePodesta was an assistant GM to Billy Beane, the whole Moneyball thing. You know, so he's been around. He was with the Mets. He was with the fucking Dodgers front office. He's been around a long time, and he's very good with like salary cap and things like that, and the Sabres and all of this shit. The stuff that I just find boring as fuck. More boring than bodybuilding, if that's humanly possible, but it is. So what happened is Paul DePodesta was hired by the Cleveland Browns, I think about 3 years ago, to work in their front office. How's that worked out for them?
Operationally, maybe the place runs like a fucking clock. You know,
they actually were having
the lawn gets cut, the fucking the windows get washed, everybody gets paid every 2 weeks. You know, maybe operationally the thing runs like a fucking, you know, ticks like a Swiss timepiece.
Maybe it does, but it obviously hasn't helped in fucking. Not that I watch the NFL, but I can't help it. I mean, you Cleveland Browns were infamous for being winless and had one win the year before, and this year actually had a couple of wins, and then they fired Hugh Jackson, who I think was one of the worst fucking head coaches of all time. Everybody says, oh, he's a quarterback guru. He's been brutal everywhere he is with the Raiders as a head coach. He's been terrible with his quarterback. So I don't really give a fuck about that. But to me, that's like with an experimental team that's bad for years. Like, you know, like I use Tampa, even though they are successful. They're a fucking small market. They can spend pennies on the dollar. So you bring in a guy like this. I don't know. Did they give him a lot of money? I would give him like fucking rookie GM money because he has nothing to show.
That's probably
a body of work.
That's probably what they had to give him. You know,
but Rashadi Rashadi would have jumped on that as being the guy.
Right.
Finally, he was Alderson's fucking second whip for, you know, with Oakland and all of that. That's another inside joke. So, to me, the Mets are bringing in this, and I hope they're not doing it just because they want to fucking make sure that DeGrom's happy and he resigns. Because that is the stupidest reason to do it. He will resign if he, to me, I think he's the type of guy that's fucking, he wants to see it through. Mm-hmm. He likes the organization. He's brought them to a World Series. He's very possibly could win the Cy Young Award when they announce those things soon. I don't think you had to worry about, you know, if anything, they should have. Does he have a younger brother that flamed out like Tom Glavine when they brought his brother up to play first base? That's what you do. You throw a fucking flyer on the guy's fucking retarded cousin or something like that. Let him be Bat Boy and fucking lick his fucking own face for a couple hours. You don't bring a fucking GM in that's never been a fucking GM because he's this guy's fucking agent.
Never talk about business outside the family. You give him a living. You give Carlo a living, but you never talk business with him.
I don't know that, but see, that is what typical Mets type of move.
Well, look what they did in the NHL. Gary Bettman, before he was the commissioner of the NHL, he worked for the NBA.
Yes.
Right. I mean, I guess you're in commissioner area, so it's holding.
But he was kind of like David Stern's under guy. Right. He learned from Stern, ran the NBA fucking wonderful.
Right.
He did a great job. And I think Bettman's doing a great job with the NHL.
I think so as well, too.
I know that people yell about him and all that and shit. I don't know why. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with it?
I think it's more the people up in Canada. What happened was he lost certain small fan bases lost teams,
but they got some back.
And he
got he got the Winnipeg Jets back, which was great for fucking the NHL. I think great for Canada. I think more teams should go. I think the fucking Nordiques should come back.
I think the Hartford Whales should be.
I would love the Hartford Whalers. I mean, they were high up. It was kind of Canada-ish, better than like the fucking the Carolina fucking Hurricanes.
Atlanta Thrashers.
Well, that's who the Jets became, the Thrashers, and the Hurricanes were the Whalers. But I don't know. To me, very questionable move by the Mets, and it seems to be a common fucking phrase thrown around on sports talk radio when you're talking about the Mets. When you're saying, "All right, now what?" I hope I'm wrong, but I have a feeling this is going to be like a fucking short experiment that does not work in their favor.
Well, only time will tell.
There's only one Brian Cashman in town.
Yeah, well,
I love Brian Cashman.
They still only have one championship in the decade, in the century we currently live in.
Brian Cashman has done a fucking amazing job.
There are some moves he makes that are good,
one.
But they don't have a championship since 2009, and only one in the century, so it's not very Yankee-like.
No, it's not. The boss would have fired him long ago if he was still alive.
And rehired him a few times.
And make light beer commercials with him.
Yeah.
But we just did a quick short shitload of sports. Make sure you watch us all the time. We have a couple of good episodes out about the top free agents in MLB. Hot Stove Baseball right here on Muscle Sport TV. We'll see you in a little bit after this quick break.
With Sting to play us out.
that's going to be it for us this week on MSTV. Thanks again for joining us. Of course, thank you, Old School Iron, title sponsor of our Olympia coverage. We have so many fucking cool videos from that Olympia, man. They just keep on coming. But I also want to acknowledge HotStuffNutritionals.com. You saw their commercial earlier in the program. They are the title sponsor of our Monday Instagram live broadcast, Muscle Sport Radio, 3 p.m. Eastern time every week, and also archived on our YouTube channel that you're watching right now. So make sure you take care of the guys that take care of us so we can still keep taking care of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you in a week.